G'day and welcome back to Dairy Air Farms. This is just a very quick video where we look at whether it's cheaper to use liquid fertilizer or solid fertilizer when taking care of your fields. Now I'm just fertilizing this cornfield, and I don't need to because the other tractor's got it in hand. But let me turn back on the HUD. And I will tell you what we did. Field 34, which is the small field down near the Southern Railroad station. It's this one here. I'll show you on the map. This one here. So the first time I went through, I fertilized it with a liquid fertilizer sprayer, and I was able to, well, it's a small portable one. The Hardy one, I'll show you in the store. Sprayers, this combination, not a lot of capacity, but it was enough to do that field or some of the other fields. And because thanks to the variable spray rate, or not the spray rate, but the adjustable width, I was pretty much able to get, I would say, 97% of the field done without wasting any spray. So the liquid fertilizer tank held 2,700 liters. We were left with 2,450 for a total use of 250 liters. The cost per liter, based on the cheapest, well, really the only one I could find, which is the pallet, this one here, liquid fertilizer, 2,000 liters. Anyway, it works out to 0.625 cents per liter. So the total cost to do field 34 was $156.25. Now that the field is growing a day, I went through and I did it with this setup. I used a little bit more fertilizer than I should have because I forgot to, well, on my second pass, I forgot to reduce the partial width until I was about 10 to 20 meters into the field. So I wasted a little bit. We'll call it nothing for testing purposes. But anyway, the capacity on this fertilizer spreader is 3,200 liters. When we were finished with field 34, we had 2,992 liters left in the tank. So we only used 208 liters of solid fertilizer. The cost per liter on solid fertilizer, based on the cheapest we can get, which is the K&S, the Castle and Salt big bag, is 0.549 dollars per liter. And I think I said 0.625 cents per liter for liquid fertilizer. It should be $0.625 or 62.5 cents per liter. Anyway, a total cost for the solid fertilizer was $114 which worked out to a difference of $42.05. So it is definitely cheaper to use solid fertilizer than it is to use liquid fertilizer. Now, that very much depends on the fertilizer spreaders you're using. As you can see, to finish up this patch of the field here, I am using the large Bredel fertilizer / lime spreader. I have this one because I need to spread lime, obviously, and the ones with a variable rate do not spread lime. Okay, you've done the field, that's enough. So the other two don't do lime. So initially when you're starting out, it's a tough choice. Since you only need to lime 3 times, I would say a year, but that was the old way of doing things in Farming Simulator 19. Since you only need to lime once every 3 years on the field, you're probably far better to lease the Bredel spreader and to buy either the Amazon, one of those ones, or even the Caverlin that just came out as a free mod from Giants. All of which have this one, the Amazon, and the small Amazon all have a variable application rate. So you can customize it to suit your fields. Now, just looking at the prices, the small Amazon has a capacity of 3,200 liters. You're going to go through that pretty quickly. So you might want to have a trailer with a few big bags in it. This one's got a capacity of, let's say, 9,000 to 14,000 liters, depending on whether you put the extension on. But you don't have the variable capacity with it. Yes, it's $20,000 cheaper than this one, which holds 10,000 liters. And is a little bit heavier. They both travel at 11 miles an hour. But I would say the Amazon ZGTS 10,001 is going to save you money in the long run because you have better control over your fertilizer application rates. So, small field, $42. Doesn't sound, I wonder what it would be if I'd use the big spreader, but it's definitely a cheaper option. If you're really stuck and short for money, yeah, go with a sprayer, but be prepared to upgrade. None of the sprayers hold a heck of a lot in terms of capacity, unless you get into the self-propelled spreaders or sprayers. And even then, 9,000 liters, 6,000 liters, 4,200 liters. For the price they are, you're better off with either this or its big brother. Like I said, in the long run, it'll save you money, $42 for this small field. Well, just looking at the size of field 34 compared to even 31, you're going to save quite a bit more money. And if you start getting into bigger fields like 30 or 36, you're definitely going to save a lot of money by going with solid fertilizer over liquid fertilizer. So, I hope that helps you out in your fertilization choices. Obviously, once the farm gets going and you have animals, either pigs or cows, manure is going to be your cheapest option. Well, Digestate is going to be your cheapest option because you make money off selling the manure to the BGA. BGA produces Digestate and pays you for the manure. So essentially you're getting paid to be able to spread fertilizer over your field. But in the short term, while you're starting out, definitely go with the solid fertilizer spreader and the one with the variable spreading weight. If you found this video useful, give it a like. A like never hurt anyone. And ring that bell so you know when I do more informative videos. Thanks for watching.